That feeling that like, where do I want to be? What would my 5-year-old self just want to live in and never leave? So to be able to make a place that you can actually go is just, it's like we get to do that.
One of the essential reasons for the house in that exhibit is to ease people into the bizarre world we've created. We would discover a space that an artist was going to make and then reverse engineer it back into our story and find a rationale for every one of those things.
Meow Wolf, they had confidence in me. They had to, because everyone was spread so thin. You needed to trust. The person who said they were going to do this was going to do this.
It was really just like learning to communicate in these different languages. Well, the angled rippers weren't doweled to the studs, and Benji and I would just be like, what?
In every single room, you'll see evidence of how the exhibit relates to the house. And every time we add a new element to the exhibit, we find a way to create some small thing in the house that relates to that thing.
I wanted you to be able to put your hand into this squishy nanomaterial and it would open the door for you. How do we get that squish?
We lost power quite often. We just had to keep going.
The design aesthetic for the exterior was an homage to George R. R. Martin. I'm gonna do a dragony motif.
Almost everyone on the tech team pitched in on the dining room table.
Like if it's more, you know?
Sculpting the bark was a really lovely thing to do.
I think we ended up using some space heaters and hair dryers towards the end there.
Hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Thousands of hours.
30 people.
Dozen or so people.
Of people's hands on it.
I remember like feeling my hands had aged a lot.
I basically lived there like everybody else.
The family is growing.
Cool, like, let's Google it.
It's quite a sculpture.